Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program once again. It is City Stand. I'm Michael Adekunle. We appreciate all of you for joining us this morning. On to my respondent, this turn. So good morning to you, Mr. Femi. Good morning to you, Ben Jackie. Gentlemen, my good morning to you too.
Mr. Michael.
Thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
All right.
We say good morning to all our viewers across the globe. We say thank you for always being there for us and your endless support on this platform. May God never tired of you and may He continue to answer your prayer. Thank you very much.
All right.
Good morning, Michael. Good morning to our esteemed viewers across the world. Thanks for joining us this morning.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Ben Jackie.
Good morning, Michael Adekunle. May God bless and strengthen our viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Remain blessed. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Michael Adekunle. Good morning, dear viewers and Nigerians in the diaspora and our followers and our lovers. We appreciate you for standing beside us, for always show us wonderful, glorious support. May God support you and may God continue to love you in Jesus' name. But remember, always subscribe on this channel, like and love. God bless you.
All right, thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're watching us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Also like and comment. Yeah, like and comment. Your opinions are needed as regards what we'll be discussing this morning. As usual, you do comment, but also comment your opinions in the comment section. I will read it out to people. All right, today's edition, the 27th of August 2025. What do we have on board? What do we have on our table? What do we have on our dailies this morning? The Punch newspaper is here, and this day, yeah. But before doing that, I have some of our viewers in the comment section, which I would like to say hi to. Let me quickly go to the comment section to see them. All right, Moses Tujare, good morning to you. You're welcome all the way from Abidjan. Thank you for joining us. Merciful God, it's been a while. How are you doing? Welcome to the program this morning, all the way from United States of America. Merciful God is here with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Vinko Mike is also here. We say good morning. Henry Okoro is also here. That's my man, Henry. You're welcome to the program. Lucky Osaz is also here. Lucky, good morning to you. Julius is also here with us. We appreciate you. Yes, Oyeze, the obedient, all right? Oyeze is not here. Yes. Oh, good morning. You are greeting you. Oh, I just said you are not here. You are not here to be found.
Good morning. Good morning. God bless you. Yes, thank you. I'm here. I just decided to pay my creator a visit this morning.
As usual. Today is all right. It's true. I OJ2 should be in the church right now.
I think so.
All right, it's true. Okay. I also paid a visit to my creator this morning around 3:30.
Very important.
Very important.
On daily basis, we must do that.
Be careful. All right, a joyful moment at this time this morning. I will say good morning to all the viewers, messaging us, chatting us right now in the comment section. You can see the live chats, messages are coming in on the platform. Charles Ikianyi is here, and he's saying he's watching from Germany. I will say good morning to you, Charles. Kingsley James is also here. Welcome to the program, Kingsley James. Not forgetting Williams or Kameme. I say good morning, Mr. Michael Adekunle. Thank you so much. He's greeting everybody too. We appreciate you. What's he saying? Like you guys do not have a sleep because of Nigerian politics. No. All right. Okay. Before going to the papers, let me quickly. Okay, Joseph, good morning. You're welcome. He's watching from Dublin. Thank you. All right. Before I go to the papers, let me quickly read what is causing or has sparked reactions in the society. No more corruption since I took over as president. Tinubu boasts. That is what we have as the headline this morning, and we have the publisher of Sarah Reporters, Omoyele Sowore, responding to the statement of the president in Brazil. All right, let me read this report from Daily Post. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has assured Brazilian investors that Nigeria's ongoing economic reforms are delivering tangible results, boasting that there is no more corruption since he took office. The president made a statement during a meeting on Monday with ministers from both countries and members of the Brazil Business Group, where he reaffirmed Nigeria's readiness to strengthen partnerships in technology transfer, food security, manufacturing, renewable energy. President Tinubu described Nigeria's economic landscape as a vast, untapped market full of opportunities for Brazilian companies. He acknowledged that the reforms he has implemented were initially painful, but today the result is blossoming. It's getting clearer to the people. We have more money for the economy and no more corruption. No more corruption in the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is an achievement. I don't know to you if this is an achievement, but before I allow you to respond to this morning, Femi is also here. Before I allow you guys respond to this morning, let me quickly read out what is on the front page of the Punch newspaper. The Punch headline writes on the front page of Punch newspaper on 2027, PDP tickets zoning to South splits North. PDP tickets zoning to South splits North. Parties, northern stakeholders to review decision next week. Move may favor Tinubu's re-election. One Arewa youth. Zoning fair to South, says Middlebelt. The zoning is fair to South, says Middlebelt. We move down to the top of the paper. 239 first-class lecturers quit Unilag over poor pay, says XVC. ASU protest rocks campuses ahead of federal government talks. This is on page 29. We'll move down to another one. Pope begins as Abuja Kaduna train mishap in just 6. And you can see their pictures on the front page of this paper. We'll move down to this day. Everybody, that's the NSA National Security Advisor. We will hunt terrorists. We will find them and bring them to justice. I know what you are thinking. I know what you guys are thinking. All right, I don't want to do justice to it. I'm sure you guys will do justice to it this morning. Mr. Adekunle is a grounded analyst. All right. All right, thank you so much. We'll move down to the top of the paper. This day was this the saying to boost local production, create jobs. Tinubu OK's immediate 6-month ban on raw share export. Now, Omoyele Sowore has responded to the president. His comment that there's no more corruption in Nigeria since he took over as the president of the nation. How would you describe the statement of the president?
Well, everybody should forget that Baba can goof. People should not forget in Orin about a Bulaba town hall meeting that Baba had during campaign. I think that is the remaining part of it. The Bulaba Blue or Bulaba meeting that
Baba Blues, right?
From Bala Blue meeting that Baba used to have and a town hall meeting during the election. So I think those are the remaining what Baba dropped at Brazil. Yes, and I thank God that he received a very good response from a brave Nigerian, Omoyele Sowore. May God continue to bless him.
He called the president a criminal.
He's a criminal, of course. That is the appropriate response.
Oh.
Yes, that is appropriate response for him to say that there is no corruption in his administration. I mean, especially since when he came in, that there is no corruption again. I don't know. These people, they will not even close their eyes before they tell us, before they tell lie. This is a lie from pit of hell, and we thank God that somebody has responded. That is an appropriate response.
I'm still coming back to you. Could this be a joke? What's the definition of corruption to Mr. President? I don't know. I don't know how to explain this morning.
Corruption
is it that
maybe we should look at the meaning of corruption first. Maybe we'll start from there.
All right.
What is corruption? Is misappropriation. Misappropriation. Corruption is also injustice. Corruption embodies a lot of things. If it is in a bid to attract investment and he's preaching to them that the atmosphere in Nigeria now, nobody is going to steal your money, come and invest. By the time these people do their underground findings, on of which they know that that is a blatant, well-quoted, unrealistic statement. There's still one that is still under investigation currently now, right inside his nose. Wike declared his wife a Republican Democratic Party member in the United States of America and used that name to buy properties. I don't know what Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants Nigerians to behave, because I know after my own, the president himself, he switch off sometimes. He watch Bola Ahmed Tinubu very well. He switch off completely. And before he can realize it, he has done a lot of damage. There is corruption in Nigeria. You listen to the last gathering of Nigeria Bar Association in Enugu. All the people that delivered a speech in that event, Obasanjo's statement was singled out. And what was Obasanjo talking about? Though we know to an extent he wasn't also innocent. But what he's trying to say is that, you know, we are having the worst corrupt government in history. and it followed lot of Buhari unchecked. Now, is it the NNPC? Which one do you want to talk about? So I do not know his motive of directing that statement to the Brazilian president.
Was he trying to win?
Maybe, and he need to blow it. Whether it sinks or not, just take it, Oga. Well, Nigerians, millions of Nigerians have reacted. But if there is no corruption in Nigeria, Nigeria as a nation wouldn't have been like this, even under his administration, even under APC administration. So that kind of statement does not sink at all. When Sahara reporter carried a review of one of his close aides that just built that kind of mansion running into billions of naira in 2 years, it was reported in Sahara reporter. He said 2 years, 2 years. Yes, that guy said 2 years. That house was built in 2 years. Look, an electrified house.
Our minister, right?
Electrified house. I don't know the justification for that. Right under upper bill, we have seen budgets padded. The judiciary is as dead. I don't know the adjective to use to qualify the Nigerian judiciary.
What does it really mean by there's no corruption in Nigeria? No more corruption.
Honestly speaking, I've told you that.
Before you move on, sorry, Femi. Okay, let me quickly correct an impression here. Julius Osunde, Adekunle, is wrong for you to agree that Tinubu is a criminal. You have to apologize. Oh, but I have not said that. The person that said that is Omoyele Sowore. I never said Tinubu is a criminal. And the analysts are here to do justice to that.
Of course, I always objective.
I'm the one that agreed that he's a criminal.
Yes. And I also agree.
He's a criminal. For somebody to say that there's no corruption in Nigeria,
yes, I also agree.
He's a criminal. He needs to stand in the front of the judge and talk and question.
You don't know what you are going through here.
What is he talking about?
All right, sir. I think I've been able to. I hope I've been able to clear that. Yeah, thank you so much, Julius Osunde. I said, what does the president mean by there is no corruption in Nigeria?
You know, this our president.
Does it mean that there's no corruption in the oil sector?
I don't know.
Look at the NNPCL boss.
Kyari, they are still after him.
Look at the refinery. About 18 billion naira, 18 billion also. Yeah.
Are you talking about what of Lagos Calabar Coastal Road?
That one is still a project. That one is
18 billion spent on refinery, and at the end of the day,
you see that Coastal Calabar Road is an institutionalized corruption.
I know you
when the
biscuits.
Sorry. It's our coastal biscuit road from Lagos State to Calabar. That one is an institutionalized corruption. So, they have institutionalized corruption in that area. Very, very unfortunate. These people, this is how Jonathan came out the other day and told us that Nigeria don't know the meaning of corruption. That corruption is not all about money, which is true. Only stealing, thank you. Stealing is not corruption. You just need the money. It's not corruption. I don't know how the definition of corruption for this our president. And if they fail to realize the definition of corruption, then the corruption will continue. I think the best thing Mr. President will have said in that area is that we are battling the issue of corruption. At least is yielding positive result. That is very, very hard. You can add this thing, and intelligent president, we tell them, we let them know that. Let me tell you, issue of corruption in this around the world, we are not the one that create the word corruption. Corruption is not Hausa language, it's not Yoruba language, it's not Igbo language. That means it is present in their own place too. It's owned by Kutels. It's everywhere. So everywhere that we find corruption, they try to find it and look for a solution. Now there is corruption in Nigeria. In fact, when you do like this in the hair of Nigeria, you feel corruption. You feel corruption in the hair, and to look for a solution, it may very very difficult, because sometimes as you are fighting corruption, corruption will fight you back. Especially if you yourself, your hand is not clean. If your hand is not clean, it will be very very hard for you to fight corruption. That's the truth of the matter, because corrupt people in this Nigeria, they are so wealthy. They have, some of them are richer than this country, to the extent that EFCC sometimes they will be overwhelmed because of too much money, legal tussle. And unfortunately, some of these cases, after we have fight it for so many years, we will still lose it. Look at the case of Ayodele Virus, the case of 6 billion naira. See how that case was dragged. Do you know how much EFCC will have spent on that case? Eventually, court still strike it out. They cannot win it. So I don't think the case of corruption is easy to win in a country that they have seen corruption as a culture. Corruption has become almost our culture. It is only people that are not corrupt that are not normal. You understand what I'm saying? People that are not corrupt, they are the ones that are not normal. You see, everybody that are corrupt, they are the normal people.
Now let's just look at the angle the message is coming from, or that statement is coming from Omoyele Sowore. Of course, Joe Igokwe, condemned that statement, saying it's an insult to 250 million Nigerians. And there's a report to back that up. Yeah, Julius, I want you to watch us well and listen attentively. A chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, Joe Igokwe, has cautioned Nigerians against raining insults on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Igokwe particularly declared that those calling the president a criminal have insulted all Nigerians, including you, Oyeze. Femi, you're also included. You're also a criminal. If Sowore could call Mr. President, I'm not a criminal, right?
No, she will not be a criminal. She will be careful, because I have his own details as well. I'm bringing him on board.
I may have a criminal president and I may not be a criminal. That one is fucking possible.
All right, let me go on. It goes on by saying Igokwe, okay, the report goes on by like this. So Igokwe particularly declared that those calling the president a criminal have insulted all Nigerians, describing it as unacceptable and despicable. The report reports that human rights activist Omoyele Sowore had, in a post on his social media account, described the president as criminal. Sowore, reacting to President Tinubu's controversial remarks in Brazil, wrote, "This criminal actually went to Brazil to state that there is no more corruption under his regime in Nigeria." What audacity!
Okay, that is not correct. That can never be correct. How can you say there's no corruption in Nigeria? That's a criminal act already. Yes, that statement is a criminal act.
I don't think he was trying to paint the image.
Bros, can't you be diplomatic about your statement? Just like what Femi said. Can't you find a way to put a statement? The whole world is watching you. Can America say that they have killed corruption in America today?
It's not possible. They have not.
Can Britain say they have killed corruption in Britain today? What is wrong? I think that is an act of criminality. Go ask EFCC chairman now whether there's no corruption in Nigeria. Then they should abolish ICPC, abolish EFCC, since there's no corruption in Nigeria. In fact, there shouldn't be anything like judicial or cost. That's an unfortunate statement.
Femi, I'm highly disappointed in you this morning. That you are calling us a corrupt president.
Thank you for being disappointed.
What is the problem, Femi?
Thank you for
merciful God.
Thank you for being disappointed, sir. Baba, merciful God. I'm very sorry, sir. Baba, apology, sir. Manage, sorry, sir. But our president is not doing well, and that statement is a statement of a criminal. Tinubu, and if they are not a criminal, why will you be saying something a criminal? It only take a criminal to say something. This statement, I'm telling you, Donald Trump cannot say it, that there is no corruption in America. Donald Trump cannot.
No, not even saying that there is no corruption in America. Saying that You have killed corruption.
You have killed corruption.
On less than 2 years, and we are seeing one. I think I mentioned one. Running up to how many millions of dollars by week 7 week now. No, it's not correct now. We are not. Maybe I don't know because they feel that anything they throw also will just swallow it.
Okay, tell me, sir. What will Joe Igbokwe say? You see, this is our Nigerian. They'll never be sincere. Okay, what will be the response of Joe Igbokwe to that statement of Mr. President? He's saying that anybody called Nigeria president is not the whole Nigeria. What has Mr. President done to us in Brazil? Is that not an insult? To tell lie. He has insulted Nigeria because we know that there is corruption, and you went ahead there to say you have killed corruption, and we know that there is corruption, and you are telling lie. Let anybody come and say in this country that there is no corruption under the.
Okay, nobody can say it.
You said
nobody.
Two refinery, you said they have been working. Where are the the fuel that they are producing? Budget fighting in the House of Assembly. Natasha Akpabio, we don't know the end of the case up to this moment. Court say it is to reinstate him up to this moment. Natasha is trying to Natasha-lize herself around the country. He has not been welcomed back to the House of Senate. How many corruption? Corrupt cases you want to mention in this country that you say that you have killed corruption in Nigeria?
If the president is claiming that there's no corruption, no more corruption in his administration, why are Nigerians complaining of transparency in governance? Why are they complaining of embezzlement?
Mike, I think by now they should shut down EFCC. Shut down ICPC, even the judiciary, because these are institutions that checkmate injustice and corruption. Shut it down, since the man Jagaban has conquered corruption in Nigeria. So be it. Then you want us to swallow it that it is true. No, it's a criminal act already.
Yes.
All right, their response to this morning, we have Noble responding to what we are saying. This stand. Noble says that Sowore and his father and mother are criminals. It's a matter of time.
That is your good case.
He will rot in jail.
If you have anything, go and establish it against him in the court. This is not the first time Sowore go to court. If Nigeria feel that what Sowore said is wrong, they should charge him to court. Sowore is not an alien to court. Let them charge him to court.
Femi calling your brother Mike. This is from Merciful God.
So many criminal Yoruba. Yoruba go no produce Yenusi.
Mike, can we get the definition of a criminal? What is criminality? Criminality is not only when you carry gun. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's social crime, there's economic crime, and in all this, you are saying the president is innocent of it. That is not correct. That statement alone, well, I will not blame Joe Igbokwe because I know, they are already putting a lot of things on his table now, and he needs to swim towards that direction. When they said once you join APC, your sins are forgiven. What are the sins? Because all the money you have stolen, nobody's going to ask you question again.
Baba Yaga, I agree as well. Now, what? Mike, please carry on with your work. That's okay. We'll move down. Thank you so much, Baba Yaga. Wisdom is the most deadly criminal in Nigeria is ... All right. For you to claim someone is a criminal, he must have been prosecuted and convicted by a competent court, says Julius Osunde. We move on. Anthony Inema. Renovation of MMA Lagos with 720 billion is another giant and planted stealing. All right, did Sowore become a court? Okay, when did Sowore become a court and a judge? This is Julius Osunde on this. We have Papa Yaga saying he's a criminal. He forfeited cash and snitched on his fellow drug pushers. That's why that let him go. All right. On to the next one, Williams Okameme. The last thing these rich and mighty politicians will do is to allow any good policy to take place in Nigeria because they are bonded with corruptions. Now, we have messages still dropping as regards what you're saying. Let's move down to what the National Security Advisor, Nuro Ribadu, said about terrorism in the country. We will go after them, we will hunt them, we will bring them to justice. To you, does it make any sense? What Nigerians need is action.
Right? It doesn't make any sense, because this is what the same story we have been hearing since all this day. Is either they give marching order, or they are on top of it, or they are working on it, or they are about to arrest them, or they have technically win them. This is I mean, their usual refrain when you are singing, and you just bring in refrain all the time. But we have not seen the action. If anybody listen, I want people to still go and study the interview of CDS to say Okebaloye recently. You will know that Nigeria, we may not be able to get it right, because all these some of these officers, they themselves is either they are victim of circumstances, or some of them are even representing a particular interest that doesn't want this issue of terrorism to go. Because if you put me in this place, I will perform based on the framework you give me, based on your body language. That's how I will work. I will not work against your body language. If I work against your body language, you may fire me. If I'm not ready to do that one, if I'm not ready to work around your body language, then I have to resign. And I don't know when Nigeria will resign from a particular office and say, I can't cope in this office. I don't. So many Nigerians, it's not in our culture. So for them to come out to say that one, it's a usual thing that you have been hearing. Give them marching order. We are on top of the situation. We are about to arrange them. To the extent that they even suggested, can we make a special law for these people? I mean, make a special court so that there will be a speedy hearing. But even if they make that one, some people, they will still go there and pause it.
All right, what is your reaction to this? Yes, said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will ensure every community is safe.
Unfortunately, Ribadu does not.
So that every citizen can live freely.
Ribadu not understand what he's talking about, because if you understand what he's talking about, he would have made that statement. You can see some of our soldiers, our military men, who are at the forefront, are immediately they're able to, apprehend some of these Fulani military. They were being ordered to leave them alone by the same people who are coming to tell you they are on top of. Did you know how one of the reasons that Nigerians were campaigning as at that time that Buhari should come to power and is going to do this, and I know all those things are lies. At the end, Buhari spent 8 years, and the issue of Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, ICC, all of them multiplied into hundreds. And people say he's a military man, a former head of state. He's going to do this. I know those things are lies. If Buhari cannot achieve it, whom Nigerians claimed that at that time he was a former military head of state or whatever he is, I don't care. Is it what Ribadu is talking about that we will now take into our heart, that in just no time there will be no longer issue of insecurity across the 36 states of the federation? It's not only in the north, everywhere. These people are everywhere, and they are even making videos telling Nigerian government where they are and what they are going to do next. Their regional target invasion, they make it clear. And up to this very moment, they are still killing. Look at what they discovered somewhere, I think between Kwara and Naba. Go and look at the kind of house they built inside forest. But thank God for the Yoruba youth, they were able to trace them right inside. How did they manage to get block? You see, a helicopter is sending block inside where there's no road. They build house inside forest. Think it. No, Mike. There's more to what is happening in Nigeria, and they know, and it is working to their favor. All these things we are seeing, they are saying up and down, they are just pretending so that you will not notice the direction they are championing their agenda. And when people raise alarm, look at what's happening. What did they do? How? Then the policeman will have to wait till one inspector general of police approve, or one chief of army staff approve, or one that, and before they will know it, everywhere they have done their damage and they have disappeared inside the forest. You can see the kind of house they mounted right inside forest. And they are telling you, and they're saying it boldly, making videos that they are coming, they are heading towards the direction, and from here we are heading to they are not seeing this, and they know that the people behind them. And so somebody came out openly on national TV and said it very clearly, they are the one that brought them from Mali, they are the one that brought them from Senegal, the one that brought them there, and they are here in Nigeria.
Christopher Musa even confirm it.
And what is the Sultan of Sokoto saying? He said anybody that touched them has touched Allah.
And touch Allah.
You see why we are saying that Nigeria should go their separate ways? That is as simple as that, so that whatever you think you want to achieve regionally, achieve it privately, so that you don't bring hindrance to another person. But it's unfortunate the United Nations, AU, that's why I love that guy from Burkina Faso. Dead ECOWAS, dead AU. They want to establish military regional ECOWAS forces, AU forces to counter terrorism. And the Sahel confederates said they are not interested. Because they know at the end of the day, they are the ones using those things, to carry out. I'm even hearing a certain ambassador to Nigeria. There was a time Gumi raised alarm that Mossad is in Nigeria. How come Mossad is in Nigeria? After you go to the ranking of spy agencies around the world, Mossad ranked second after CIA. They are in Nigeria. And Gumi was quickly to allow Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are in Nigeria. And we are hearing that there are affiliates of these supporters of killings in Nigeria from the Middle East. So instead of using the resources that God gave you to better the life of people, you are causing trouble all everywhere. Causing trouble to what does a black man have? What does an African man have? What has a Nigerian enjoyed that warrant you to start using AK-47 on people, the unprovoked? And you can see they say we should go and learn Kung Fu and how to fly like the tree. Okay, that is the situation on ground.
Have you learned it?
Okay, I'm not going to learn, no.
If you learn Kung Fu now.
No, I am not. I am not.
Be a good learner, Mr. Oyesi. Go and learn.
It's drizzling and we need to make it snappy this morning. Alright, the weather condition is not that friendly.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Mr. President is a criminal. I am not the one saying this. This is coming from the publisher of Sada Reporters, Omoyele Sowore. Your reaction, sir?
Let me start by saying, first and foremost, I'm giving Omoyele Sowore 48 hours. 48 hours to apologize to the entire Nigerian. 48 hours to apologize to the social media. 48 hours for him to repent of his demonic wickedness. Or else, Adebayo, I have his record. He has a lot of stain in his fingernails. He has a lot of skeleton in his wardrobe. I'm giving him 48 hours. I'll bring him on board. Okay, and I will expose him to the entire Nigeria, to the entire world. I want to say, if he's not being daft, he will not come on here and call the Mr. President of Federal Republic of Nigeria a criminal. As a leader, if he has once led an organization and is being interviewed about the profile and record of his management of that very organization. I wonder what he will say about that very company or his organization. For the Mr. President to be in that summit in Japan and Brazil, and what he has to do this. Definitely, we know that if at all there is corruption in Nigeria, and which we know there is, to some certain level. But as the Mr. President of a country, of Nigeria, do you expect him to go there and tell them that there is corruption in Nigeria? You as an individual, as in Nigeria, the damages you create for Nigeria in different countries which everyone travel down to, is it what the entire Nigeria committed? The stain on Nigeria today, is it what you and I committed? We've managed the situation of and the challenges of what we are going through. We manage it within ourselves. But some of Nigeria stain the image of this country, stain your image, stain my image. And for the Mr. President to now say that in this very government, there is no much corruption, he has managed corruption. There is no much corruption. It's just trying to be proactive and it's just applying diplomacy and intelligence. Definitely, as a leader, you should know that everything will not be brought to your doorstep. Actually, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not everything that is going on within the local government sector, within the each state sector that is being brought to himself that is aware of. The governors will go there and tell him something different. The executive local government chairman will tell him something different. The senators, the House of Reps, they will give him different information. And as a Mr. President, if you are to defend your country, what did they expect him to say? Should he go on the air and tell them that corruption is doing this, is doing that? Who to be pointed as a weak leader, and which I know he's not. Then Sowore himself now come on the air, telling the whole world that he is a criminal. Sowore is a criminal, and I'm giving him ultimatum 48 hours. And by now, I wonder what the DSS are doing. I wonder what the IG is sitting down, folding his hand. Maybe he take SST and he overslept. I don't know. By now, Sowore should be arrested. I'm giving the ultimatum of 48 hours. By now, till 7 a.m. in the morning, I want to hear that Sowore has been picked up. Sowore should be arrested and should be brought to judgment for all they have said. He has no what we call respect for Nigeria as a whole. Do you know the meaning of what he just did? That's an insult to over 200 something millions of Nigeria, bringing us down before the entire world. It's weakening the strength and the love of Nigeria. This morning, Yoruba say, the whole world have rise against Sowore today. The whole demon have rise against him today. I personally have rise against him today. Yes, because he has trespassed totally. We know his history, and now I'm giving him 48 hours. Every day, Sowore must prostrate on newspaper, on TV, on every channel, on all social media. He must apologize to the whole Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much, Adebayo. Gentleman Mike, 48 hours ultimatum given to Sowore to retract or revoke his statement. And what's the statement all about? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a criminal. What do you have to say?
Yeah, thank you, Michael. For me, I think Omoyele, being the media person, knows exactly what he's talking about. Omoyele Sowore is not an illiterate, so to speak. He's in the business of media. He's an activist, renowned activist of that level, at that level. Should know exactly what he's talking about. And I think it is within the right of the president to challenge whatever he feels Omoyele has said. Mr. President knows exactly what Omoyele Sowore stands for. He must have known him over the years. And as we speak, Sowore goes to court almost every week on one issue or the other. So at that level, we shouldn't be worried about what Sowore has said. It's left for Mr. President to defend himself. He has all the all the paraphernalia of office to do that. For me, I also think that we should understand what a crime is, because a criminal came from the word crime. So what is a crime? A crime is an act, among several other definitions, that is forbidden by law and all of that. So I mean, to put it very simply, anything forbidden by law of a land is a crime. So when you engage in such a thing, then it becomes a crime. Then such a person is called a criminal. So the question should not be, as Mr. President ever been engaged in anything that is forbidden by law, whether in the country, within the country, or outside of the country. We are aware that there was a drug-related matter in the US, and all of that, where he was convicted and a certain amount was confiscated, where you have to forfeit certain amount and all of that. Maybe Sowore is speaking from that. As I said, it's left for Mr. President. People should not read more than they bereaved. You leave Mr. President to he can swim to court for criminal defamation, and if he feels and all strongly about what Sowore has said. So for me, it's not an issue.
It's not an insult to Nigerians.
Not at all. Everybody bears his own name. You have your name. Mr. President has his name. I have mine.
But you are a Nigerian.
Exactly. It's left for Mr. President to come clean about it, to prove himself not to be one. Anybody can. It's an accusation. It still remains in the realm of allegation that he was being called that. So it's left for him to, if he feels strongly defamed about that statement, he can ask his lawyers to press charges against Sowore.
Aren't you thinking of the office he occupies?
See,
don't you think that's an insult?
See, what he said.
Insult to that office.
Is what?
An insult to that office. The office is currently occupying.
What is wrong with the office? He's a servant of the people. That is the office he's occupying. He was employed by Nigerians. It is just because we have misplaced this thing, we need our leaders to feel above the whole world. He's an employee of Nigeria.
Gentleman Mike,
excuse me, please. You have your time. So, that he was called a criminal by a citizen of this same country means that he has an explanation to do, and he should just do that if he feels strongly about it. For a very long time, Omoyele Sowore has been calling the IG an illegal IG, for instance. He has said it several times. And IGP Egbedoku wasn't taking him to court on it. He has been charged for other things, but specifically, Egbedoku has not said, you cannot call me an illegal IG. I'm taking you to court to go and explain yourself up to now as we speak. So people at that level, we should know that they understand exactly what they're talking about. Yeah, and if you feel defamed about what they have said, you know what to do by pressing charges against them. So it shouldn't be a serious issue.
Thank you so much, Gentleman Mike. You want to respond to what
Gentleman Mike, sincerely, I'm highly disappointed in you this morning. Highly disappointed in you this morning. You and I think we are informed. And when last have you seen a citizen of America woke up suddenly, or in the morning, or in the noon, or in the night, and use such strange atomic statements against the president of America, or against the minister of United Kingdom, or when last have you seen any citizen of France or Spain or Germany woke up and rise up and use a such atomic statement against their president? I think even let me throw this to the journalists and the media. We should always try to apply wisdom in anything we are doing. Mr. Mike Adekule, if you could remember that sometime last week, I'm trying to remember. There's a state in America. There's a car accident there, and the car was stumbling. To an extent that people were fleeing away from the car. Do you know what? When people are trying to take the picture, the video, they stop whosoever from publishing such video. If it's Nigeria here, our journalists, our individual, we publish that video, saw the way people died. There was a lot of loss of life in that very incident. They will publish it.
You know, what they equally applied was professionalism, not to tarnish the image of that very state, of that very country, not to spoil the arts of the viewers, of those who observe the incident. You know, they quickly curb it. If it's Nigeria, they will do otherwise. I think in this level and this state where we are now, as an individual, as a citizen of this country, we need to apply and adopt the spirit of generosity, passion, and love for this country. So that I think when we have such love and such patriotism, we wouldn't go extraordinarily to an extent of condemning or tarnishing the image of our country. By so doing that, we are equally bringing ourselves down. You don't expect that you want to today now, you want to apply for a visa in UK or in America, and they will look at you, they will hear you in Nigeria.
On your 48 hours ultimatum given to Omoyele Sowore,
tell on it.
The viewers are responding to your comments this morning. Adebayo, 48 hours as rule. Go and sit down. What are you saying?
Okay.
Fix the speech on this.
Okay, just wait and wait for that. Wait for that. If 28 hours pass, I will expose Omoyele Sowore to the entire world, to the whole Nigeria. We have your record, we have your details. Don't forget that you are also a criminal. You have committed so much atrocity. I know, and he knows me, and he knows I have his record and his details.
Not watching now, I can send it to you.
Okay, so if you do not reverse that word and apologize to the entire Nigeria, to the entire world, and every day, Omoyele Sowore, you must prostrate on the newspaper, on the social media, on the entire social media, and prostrate and apologize to the Mr. President and to the entire Nigerian. Okay, without that, by now, I think the IG and the DSS, they should up their feet now and make sure they go after you and get you arrested.
Anthony Enema is saying, see who is talking to Sowore. Right, it's not your fault. Now, the money where they ask for and they give you, they make it a pop up.
No, because they are enjoying the information and the details, the raw information which we are downloading and which we are giving to them on system.
48 hours to Sowore, even Tinubu can't order Sowore. Take it or you leave it.
But there's law in this country. There's law in this country. There is, and you will be brought to the table and will be penalized heavily.
Andrew Gujime is saying Sowore should have called Tinubu a liar, but not a criminal. Okay. All right, I'm still coming to you. Benjamin, what's your take on this matter?
Yeah, this is what the way Mr. President used to present the matter is not good. Because he used it to insult the Nigerians.
Yes,
the way Sowore presented the matter, or president. Okay, that's
how can you say that there's no corruption under your regime? What about to say an APC, the Refinery is working, which Mr. Kula that is here say yes, it's working. They are producing. Say that and where's the fuel? Is it not the part of the corruption? Look at the money. Anybody that stole money from another party, they said join to APC. They are still forgiven. Look at former governor for Delta State, Okowa. Where is he today? Because of the money that he collected, he joined APC.
It was carpeted, right?
The matter still up. Why he said there's no corruption under your regime? No, so we say that it's a criminal. Let him go and face it. Let him challenge it. Let him take you to court. He know more than we that we're standing here. He know. So if you say Mr. President is a criminal, after all, some of us used to call President of America is a criminal.
That is you.
Have them arrest us?
You.
Let Mr. President do the risk for something.
All right, still on 48 hours ultimatum given to Sowore at this time this morning. And who has done this? Who has given this order or ultimatum? It is Adebayo.
Michael Adebayo Adeleke. I've given this ultimatum order. Under 48 hours, Omoyele Sowore should apologize to the entire Nigeria.
Adebayo, what is wrong with you? Oh, sorry, Adebayo, what is wrong with you? This is Patrick Iguano saying this. Mr. Adebayo, I don't know whether you are the spokesperson to Mr. President. What is your problem?
I'm a spokesperson to the entire Nigeria.
Spokesperson to the entire
Nigeria.
All right, we'll move on. I didn't know, we shall soon know who the criminal is. Sowore, you are in a big mess. Your secrets shall be uncovered.
Yes, very soon. 48 hours. I will tell you. If you dare me, Sowore, I'm telling you, 48 hours. 48 hours. I will tell you and I will naked you to the entire world, to the whole Nigeria.
Valuable glory is using now. Valuable glory. That is
All right, it seems he's privy to certain information that we don't know at this time. Let us have Mr. Vincent on board this morning. Good morning to you, James. John, how are you doing? Wow.
Thank you, Mike, for having me. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, our ever-revered audience.
Good morning, our global esteemed viewers. It's good to be here again, and thank you for remaining glued to.
Is it possible for Sowore to retract his statement? Looking at what Adebayo just said this morning, 48 hours ultimatum to Omoyele Sowore, the publisher of Sahara Reporters.
You see, Nigeria is a kind of a client. Every day you wake up to meet a new thing, and all this comedy drama, will continue to rear to the fore. Though, in as much as we are all human beings, I think they say respect is reciprocal. I think it's also fall under the ambit of the law to free speech. But when it's becoming toxic, in the manner that Sowore put it, that president is a criminal, I think to him, to some extent, they say words are relative. He might be privy to some information that I, standing before you now, might not be privy to. And I think he is so due under the law to say whatever he wants to say. But the only aspect I don't want is that he should not just, I think labeling your president as a criminal is a bit harsh. Even before the now, we were told that the same Sowore called Egbetoku, the IG of police, a criminal. I think if he does not have evidences at his command, he will not have made such pronouncements. I think, for crying out loud, Sowore has a pedigree in this nation as an activist, fighting for a cause, for human rights, humane cause. Even though at times I disagree with some of the way he goes about doing his things. Yes, Chan. But the only aspect I would say is that he should know how to refrain from a statement that is so harsh. I think there are other windows of opportunity available to him. Because I could recall during the days of the year of blessed memory, very following we even go to the court and sue the federal government and whosoever has infracted on any part of the constitution or the law of the nation. I believe that Sowore also can follow suit in that guide.
Saying or claiming that there is no corruption in his regime or in his administration is criminal. That's what Omoyele Sowore said to Mr. President. Don't you think an insult to Mr. President is also an insult to all Nigerians?
You see, Sowore, if you ask me, somebody who has been in this business for long, somebody who understood the law very well. For him to come out and make a statement like this, I believe, like for example, when he called the IG of police an illegal IG. He went further to portray his point. He said he has, he's supposed to have been retired because he has spent more than 35 years. And obviously, after 35 years, the IG should go. Anything he is doing in the office is nothing far from the name he called him. Because somebody should take over from him. He is retired. You understand? And on that note, he called him a criminal. You understand? Now, for him to call Mr. President a criminal based on the statement he made, it could be related to the drug issue. It could also be related to the way this government is run. El-Rufai told us as at 2 months that this government was giving security 200 billion naira every month. And the rate of insecurity keeps growing. You understand? In fact, he said 100 billion naira unappropriated for. that has not gone through the National Assembly, which is a criminal offense. You understand? El-Rufai said that. For him to have made this statement, election was won in 2023, and when people came out to complain, what did the ruling government told us? Go to court. Tinubu, of course, that I know, if those around him, he has a legal team. You understand? If they feel the statement Sowore made, will warrant him to be arrested and be prosecuted, they will do that. They will do the needful. I cannot come here and defend Mr. President. It is not my duty to do that. This is democracy. The power resides with the people. The people have a right, you understand, to criticize a government if it is not done well, so long as it's within the ambit of the law.
I don't think that statement was too harsh.
I serious frankly speaking, I will not tell you harsh. I can't tell you the statement is harsh. It depends on where he is. Now, if you arrest him now, I can bet you'll be surprised, where he's going to come out. There are places he can drop this now. Does he not have a case in America? What if he say it is on that note I called him a criminal? Are we not seeing certain things in this government? For example, the ICC edifice that was due 26 million naira renovated 39 billion naira. You understand? These are things that a rational thinking human being can point to. You understand? And say this is not right, and then you can call it a name, so long as that is the name that fits it.
I'm still coming back to you, Mr. Vincent. I don't know what you are trying to say this morning to us. I don't understand you. I'm not the one saying this. It is coming from Odeze Chima. Odeze Chima, Mr. Vincent, with due respect, that's not harsh. Sowore simply said the truth without fear or favor. Please, and it goes on by saying, Mr. Vincent, have you ever heard the simple English language that said, call a spade a spade?
Yes, Udeze Chima, with much respect from me. I've always loved your critique on this program. But what I did say, maybe you didn't listen to the gist in my submission. I did mention that even though Sowore might have some information at his disposal to have come out to say that Mr. President is a criminal. What I'm always trying to say that is going to be too harsh. I mean, you can say Mr. President goofed or lied about, say there's no corruption under his watch. Because I'll say it time and time again on this platform that the presidency of this government is unprecedented in the annals of Nigeria. And when you look at whatever is going on here, you see, okay, even before me now, Mr. Mike, if you check, I did say something to your phone concerning what somebody said about the maintenance money. Yes, in a country whereby the money meant for maintenance even outweighs the money that is going to pay the same thing that they are going to maintain in this country. Does it not show that there is something that is not really going fine with this body politic called Nigeria? You see, at times, well, I'm not making case for anybody. But one thing I'm trying to say that it's good to call a spade a spade. I have not deferred from what I've said. You understand? But the only thing I'm saying that, each day we keep on watching our destiny in the public. And I also raise an hashtag here that the ruling elite, they don't care about us. That is the hashtag I raised here about some days ago on this platform. And I have not deviated from that fact. But what I want to say here is that Nigerian ruling elite is like they are in the moon ruling, and we are here on earth, facing whatever they are doing, and nobody is even coming to the fore to challenge them. The era of Gadify. Okay, take for instance the so-called lawyer, Professor Kayamo, that used to be in the vanguard of the human rights crusade, but he has not been taken in by the present government. He hasn't been talking the way he used to do in the days of the year. Certainly no. That is my take.
All right, Mr. John, well done, bro. This is coming from Kingsley Smith. He loves what you just said. But what could be the implication of the statement of Omoyele Sowore?
You see, the thing is, if you call me,
I mean, for him,
for the
Omoyele
president,
Sowore, yeah.
for Omoyele Sowore, I can bet you Omoyele Sowore is somebody who understands his own news very well. This guy, though he looks very young, he just his structure. He was part of them during the Nadeko. He has fought the military. You understand? He has been there. He didn't just came up. He's been there. And I can bet you he understood very well what he's doing. This is somebody who is fighting injustice wherever he finds it. He went out to fight for the retired police people. He went, the lady that finished her NYSC and was not given her NYSC discharge certificate. It is a disgrace to the entire NYSC people who passed out with her. It's a disgrace to them that none of them came out to protest. Sowore went out alone to protest for that lady. Wherever this guy sees injustice, he will speak out. You understand? And then he found, I don't know, like I said, why he had to call the president a criminal, but I can tell you, if this means a lot to them and they want to carry it out, you will hear from Sowore how he will react to this issue.
All right, we have there's a Chima saying, personally, I can defend myself easily by pointing out Tinubu's criminal acts. We move on. Maxwell Aloha says, my question to this platform is this: is Sowore the first person to call Tinubu a criminal?
No,
it's not the first person. No. All right, to move on. Beauty Prince says it is wrong for Sowore to make such statements. Beauty Prince, that's ordinary Taiwo. Emmanuel says that the problem of Sowore is that he talks too much. Even though I don't support Sowore's speech, but most of you complaining about Sowore said are abusing Putobi and others without any fact. All right, wake up Nigeria, say, what is government doing to us? Do you think this is right? The Western world are developing their citizen every day. Why our presidents are robbing our destiny or so. Thank you so much. I wake up Nigeria. All right, the implication of this on the side of Mr. President. We've talked about Sowore. What of Mr. President?
The implication is
international implication.
International, you see, we are every day the index of good representation of Nigerian president is waning by the day, leading down by every seconds, every minute, because every day we are being confronted with all sorts of melodramatic scenes, or rather scene, and it goes to show that when we go outside the country, how do you think that our foreign counterpart will treat us when within the borders of Nigeria we are not treating ourselves humanely? I believe that whatever has happened, Mr. President needs to just, he needs to buckle up and change the narrative. Our posturing before the international community is very, very, very grim and very, very deep. That is why you see that another Nigerian, whenever you embark on a journey abroad, you are being shoved aside for thorough checking before you could be allowed to go. Does it not show that there is a slap of our collective psyche as a nation? You see, must we continue to allow this thing to go? For crying out loud, Nigeria is the most highly resourceful both in human capacity and natural capacity, and we are living like slaves as a result of this distortion from the ruling elite. You can see Nigeria today. Nigeria is supposed to be an agrarian country. There is no place in Nigeria you don't throw a seed, it will grow without you planting it. That's to show that we are really best, but we don't have the leadership.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Vincent.
Thank you very much,
John. I really appreciate you. Kule, you're welcome to the program this morning.
Yeah, good to be here and good to have me again. And I thank God for being alive to be witnessing another episode today.
All right, what evidence does Sowore have to prove that there is what evidence does President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have to prove that there is no corruption in his administration?
I think you can't say all administration are, coming with a clean hand as it is. But likewise, you could see the step the president took with Better Edu. You know, Better Edu was part of his, government, and he got aware of the corruption that was going on there. And what did he do? He sacked. We relieve him of our job, of our post. And when you look at the immigration, likewise, which is the head of corruption you can talk in Nigerian parastatals, is the head of it's just the head of the corruption in that parastatus. And what happened? The president deemed it fit, and he fixed up somebody there. And for now, if you want to get your passports, you can just a day you can get it. You can get it a day or 2 days, just like before. Not like before, So, and I can tell you that you don't just open your mouth and say, "Mr. President is a criminal." To yes. Omoyele Sowore, let me call him his full name so that we know somebody here knows him better than himself. Omoyele Sowore. I think to me, I can call him a bastard likewise. Sorry, I can call him a bastard because he always capitalizes on people that he will diminish just for him to get favor. And the favor is enjoying today is not even his own aluta, his own energy that brought him to the aluta. The main guy that's supposed to be even leading the agitations in Nigeria now, it's Mayegu. It's Mayegu. Mayegu is the main person that we know as activists in the Unilag. Omoyele Sowore was going all around to the VC of the Unilag, that he can eradicate cultism, and he was busy collecting money from the VC of Unilag. And those one now realized, they put him aside, and he started blackmailing every one of them. And Omoyele Sowore, we know him more than he knows himself. Mayegu, that is your senior brother in activism, where is he today? Where is he today? And you are just taking the glory of Mayegu because the Abacha and the Babangida era clamped down on him, and they diminished that man to the extent that I think he's late now. He's dead now.
I know who says I knew him. I knew Sowore back then at school. He's an Indian smoker.
Man.
He knows that.
Thank God for the Lord. I know him. It's a scammer. Omoyele Sowore is a scammer. He's a scammer. He's a bastard. As I'm talking to you, he's a bastard. Let him go.
That's okay.
That's okay. How can you be calling your president a criminal? He himself is a criminal. A criminal calling somebody, an innocent person, a criminal. Let him bring the facts. I will let him bring the offense the president has committed. When he said it's corruption, it's not Nigerian money this man is spending. Take it or leave it. He's not spending your money.
You're always supporting Sowore now.
Supporting Sowore?
Yeah.
When you see when
activism?
Yes, I support anything bad. I go against anything bad against anybody.
You saw even you yourself sound against Sowore.
When he's going astray, I will let him know. And it's not today. When he's not going astray, because Omoyele Sowore is somebody that they have to tie the rope like cow on his neck, because he just opened his mouth and talk carelessly. He opened his mouth and talk carelessly. Is it the only human rights activist? Is he the only human rights activist? And it's the Ford Foundation. The Ford Foundation that are funding him. Very soon, they will stop that funding.
No, the foundation will collapse.
the foundation will definitely collapse.
Your colleague just gave him 48 hours ultimatum to retract his statement. What ultimatum would you be giving to him?
I think I'll be looking out for him. Anywhere I see him, I will let him know and attack him. Yes, I will attack him.
Verbally, right?
Verbally, yes.
Verbally,
I will attack him verbally.
That's clear.
So I will attack him verbally. I know he always come. I was privileged not to even be attending the June 12 issues there. He always there, and that is the place I will have attacked him. In Abiola's house, in Okpebi there, that would have been the place that you are going too far, insulting all your father's mates. Who are you? Who are you? The Mayegu, he abandoned the Mayegu that even brought up the agitation in Unilag, in the Nigerian society generally. Those are the people we should be praising, not Omoyele Sowore. Mayegu fought for the humanity of the Nigerians. And the Abacha regime and Babangida regime, they clamped down on him and they destroyed Mayegu to the extent to work for him to work now, for him to even see. So we now Sowore that will be coming and be playing as if he's a messiah or is a, what's it called? He just wants attention. That's just it. It can be fooling everybody around that doesn't know him, but we know him. We know him. They hack him. They have, when his this was too much, they have to hack him. They have to hack him with machetes. When it's just he's becoming a nuisance in the Unilag, you can come and testify. I mean, I can do anywhere. I can stand with him and tell him. Who is Sowore? It's people that are giving him what's it called? And you know where your right stop is where another one starts from. So when they come down on him now, they say they are picking him up.
Bola Joseph says was Fela not a weed smoker, but was still attacking the bad government. Then Kule calling someone a bee. Kule, let me tell you, you calling somebody a bee.
Yeah.
So they can feed you.
Who is saying that?
Bola Joseph.
Now in generation. Hello. Now in one generation. I say now in generation.
Sorry about that.
Now in generation. Sowore go fit.
All right.
Maybe if he's a pauper, that animal, I think I have to even know him because he himself is a bed of safe feather with Sowore. It does the hell-ups, they think with the hell-ups, not from the.
I'm so surprised that you suddenly turned against Omoyele Sowore.
I'm telling you, honestly, if you're doing good, I will bring out the good in you. But when you are going astray, I will check you up. That's mine.
You and Adebayo are not serious. This is coming from Baba Yaga. Adebayo says 48 hours. What are you saying?
Anywhere I see Sowore, I will verbally attack my word. Anywhere I see him, that is take it back. He will have to pack off that, take it back, and go to asylum where he belongs to.
So you are not giving him any 48 hours?
I will not, but I will verbally attack him. I'm not going to give him 48 hours. It's the president that knows what to do, the needful to do now, because the president's aides, they are listening, and they have to now start thinking of taking any action against him, because that guy, his own is getting too much. Is this the only activist we have in Nigeria?
Mr. President is not wanted by America again now.
It's not wanted.
It's
not wanted.
Mr. President is not wanted by America again now. Now he has freedom. Now Sowore has rise up with different allegations now. Now the Mr. President is now a criminal because he's free from the American bondage. So he want to come up with for over 5 years. Sowore and other instruments of destruction will mobilize themselves to demolish the image of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They have been saying he's a drug dealer, he has drug issue, this in America, he's wanted, he cannot enter America, he cannot do this. Now, Mr. President, in America, he spent over 48 hours here. Now, Sowore rise up because he sleep inside a well that the body system could not balance. And he's telling us today now that his daddy is a criminal. Okay, so for you to know that
the channel too.
Omoyele Sowore is just being self-centered. Okay, he want to create unnecessary awareness for followers. We want attentions of Nigeria. We want people to listen to him, to look into his channel. And if you want to demolish somebody, to write to get to him. I'm telling you sincerely, such person cannot write.
He's drowning, and he wants that popularity.
Okay, to Kanye is saying that please ask Kule, how many times have the APC government under Tinubu promised Nigerians that PH and Warri refineries are operational?
Okay.
When there is nothing going on there after spending billions of dollars. 18 billion spent on that,
yes.
on renovating that refinery at the end of the day.
Thank you very much. And that is why people like diasporas that are watching us now, they ought to have known some of their mates they have gathered in America and to be calling for Mele Kyari to be repatriated, because it was Mele Kyari that was handling that refinery. I mean, what was it called? Project. And what happened? He went on fixing up refinery with dilapidated equipment for the refinery. And later, the refinery, actually, let's be candid, that refinery, I think it will take grace of God to work, because that was why Obasanjo packaged that refinery, that, okay, let me sell it as a crack to Dangote and Otedola then, in which Yaradua, late Yaradua, may so rest in peace, recovered it back and bring it to the government, the circle now, that they should fix it up. And that refinery, we have to tell ourselves the truth. The president may have just thought of he can do the best of the refinery with the Mele Kyari, an expertise. Mele Kyari is an expertise actually in petroleum sector. So what now happened to Mele Kyari that is now using dilapidated materials to fix up and that's the sin of Mele Kyari now. And it's not only Mele Kyari, the other one with the Nigerian Airways that they went to borrow the Ethiopia airline, and you could see a lot of atrocities. And these are the same people some of my brothers here are supporting, say they will win Tinubu, they will dislodge President.
People are saying you will explain Taya. Remember the way you were explaining to Nigerians?
I've been there for a while. That God.
Also,
you see, that God will bring this man. No human.
You are a spokesperson to the president.
Yeah, I've been, and I'm still.
I still remember.
I'm still.
Because you always come out to speak on behalf of the president.
I'm still.
Tell us what was going on.
Yes,
the PH refinery.
Yeah, that was, yes.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
You were disgraced and disappointed.
No, I was disappointed in Mele Kyari, not the president. Because you can give people job, you don't need her to do the job for him. So Mele Kyari totally messed up, and we are looking for him. And anytime he stepped his foot on Nigerians, he'll be arrested. No matter the caliphate he belongs to, because he deceived majority of Nigerians with that refinery. And I can tell you, I'm still standing with Mr. President, because Mr. President is God sent. Take it or leave it. Somebody that did not even people rejected, and he worked his way to be president. Don't you think that's a divine movement, the divine intervention of God for that president? And he will use you for 8 years. He will rule for 8 years, either you like it or not. Except if you hate him, you relocate to your villages. But if you like him, you will enjoy the president at long run. So that's me for you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Kule. I really appreciate you. Don't attack our relation wherever you see. All right. You're welcome. Biafra Evangelist. How you doing, sir?
Good morning, our viewers. Mr. Michael Dekule, may God bless you. Thank God it's a midweek edition. I remember humble Sir Benjamin Johnson is a snatchy, aka the Biafran Evangelist. May God bless you all. One love.
Oluwawan, good morning to you.
Morning, Michael Adekule. Good morning to all of our viewers. God bless you.
Don't you think Sowore was trying to get the image of the president outside?
No, my beloved brother.
He knows what the president is there for. That's in Brazil.
Excuse me,
that statement have come out from
it was the president that attracted it. Yeah, how do I mean? When you go to a place such like that kind of place, you want to address issue. We will not say under my government, no corruption. It's understated. But if you say there is, but me, I am working out something to make sure that I end anything corruption is good. Or you speak to defend your personal interest, because you are not in all the sectors. And you and I know that there are people, e.g. Okowa is a corrupt government, and you allow it. So saying your government no corruption, you are lying. Then look at it, Kule just said it, concerning the refinery. The Kyari you are talking about, who is the president of Nigeria? Is it not Bola Ahmed Tinubu? If Kyari fail, you give him a job, you give somebody a job, and the person fail to do it, what are you supposed to do? You call him. Why didn't you do this? Okay, since you cannot do it. So I believe even if you call somebody to do job, it will give you time from now to so I will be able to fix it and finish it. If the person fail to do it, you call him, you collect your money. You ask for the money, you collect the money because he has failed, he didn't do the job. So what are we actually saying? So what is Mr. President trying to defend here? Pick him up. If Abakari whatsoever his name will be called, is not in Nigeria. You are the president, #1 citizen of Nigeria. Demand for him, ask for his rendition. Let them bring him for a purpose. Let that they have a case to answer, and this is the case. So he must come and tell us. So definitely you realize if Nigerian government can react with Kenya and every other person to kidnap man in Americano, what stop them not to react to bring a criminal who have eaten, whom you pay and squander the money without doing the job? So what are we saying? So what are they trying to defend here? What are they trying to paint Mr. Maybe a saint or president trying to make himself so? Oh no! What Sowore is trying to prove to everybody that this man, Baba, there is a cockroach in his cupboard. That is what it means. You can't say there is no cockroach. There is a cockroach in your cupboard, Baba. Take it or you leave it. And that is a fact. And you can't take it away. All of some people that are giving him 48 hours cannot even speak if they see Sowore. Many of us will just come here, we talk. When you want to talk, there are some certain words, there are some certain things you don't just open mouth and talk because opportunity is given to you to speak. You want to, here is not an entertainment junction or platform. If you want to run entertainment or comedy, there is a place to run comedy. Are you getting it? You go there and run entertainment and run comedy. Are you getting it? But here you speak the facts. You say you give him 48 hours in what sense? Can you speak, give him, if you sing, can you tell him? And the Sowore you are talking about, tell me, he has been in DSS, he has been in dark room, he have experienced IG, he have experienced, what is it in Nigeria that you have not experienced? Arrest, is it today then they arrest him? It's not to distract you. Hello. Are you on? Hello. Yes. Are you an instrument of Sowore? Yes. You've given me 48 hours. Now, you yes. Let him respond to the 48 hours. Yes. So you are afraid to destroy this government and Nigeria. That's what you are afraid to do. That is it. No, let him talk. No, let him talk. You are hired to destroy this government. Who you want to destroy, Papa? You are hired to destroy this government. Make your call. You remember your brother. The first thing you do, that's what he did.
That's implication. You can't implicate him.
Make your call.
Hello. See, God will bless all of us here. See, people are listening. See, you listen with understanding. See, a kid know what is meaning of A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3. See, what I was really talking about here. What are we talking about? We're talking about the welfare of this country. Is it good or really bad or really ugly? It's bad, it's ugly, not good here. You see, the president knows his body language is ugly. It's ugly. It's not today when ugly. No corruption in your government and your party. You pay 5,000 naira for them to collect the vote. You say no corruption. Our experience is under Jagaba. See, come to see people who are just swallowing. You say the refinery is working. You spend trillions of dollars. Okay, where about the situation now? All this first-time statements. Zero. See, what are we really talking about? The government, it failed. You see, I did not buy that real language of criminal, but it's too went far. But if you watch the film, they are more than criminals. If you watch the scenario, they are more than criminals. Don't you see what is happening? They are more than criminals. That's why they always making noise. Your noise never bring positive to the faces of Nigeria. Why? The history of Nigeria experienced a government like this. Let them be frank with ourselves. Say the truth will set you free. I say the truth, and I know from the bottom of my heart, I'm telling the reality. Not to come here because I say you like somebody and people are dying every day. You say he's good, he's good. If my father is bad, I will say he's bad. The government is bad willfully. There is nothing to take over about it. They don't have positive impact.
Should he retract his statements?
His statements, he can initiate the statement that the deal has already been done. The statement has been spoken out. He said, I'm sorry, I apologize. The deal has been done.
Can Sowore ever apologize?
That's the question. Because have you ever seen Sowore? You understand me? Let us thank God that we have somebody like Sowore in our time. It's just like a Ganify. Yeah, they let Ganify. You're ready to face any brutality. Speak the truth of the way it is. Stand on it. Ready to face any way because he spoke the truth. Do you know that? You know that? He said Sowore, this present government used Sowore to remove Jonathan. Of course. So see, that was I was hearing Sowore. Yes, I was researching the information I was even seen in the newspaper. Under Jonathan, they just to blackmail him and push him out. This Sowore was and now he's an enemy because you use him, you dump him. He know the secret of you. What are we talking about? Okay, because you don't want to know more. You have to dump him along the road after you are using him to achieve your goal. It's a failure. See, periodically it's a failure. No Nigeria is happy with the situation that is on hand now. Nobody on both sides is experiencing the hardship. Where are we going? Where are we going? And I know Counter-terrorism there must be dramatically change that will start there for that seat of power because they are not for us.
Let me tell you, in 2020,
they don't care about us.
There is something just this morning after my morning
change the situation.
In 2027, this is not going to be the game that they say Omoyele, whereby Yoruba Fulani will collide together to play it as a game. In 2027, Jagaba, that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is going to face Nigeria. Are you hearing me? He's going to face Nigeria, and he's going to face Born to Rule, and he's going to face the people that power lies in their hand. As I speak to you, in Nasarawa, the APC chieftain have deviated from APC to ADC, and they have moved over 5,000 as left APC to ADC. You know, I do say something, but when I'm talking, people will take. My brother, you can do your findings. I don't just not be lie to lie, make your findings. I said Nasarawa, I said in Nasarawa, do your findings. Do your find out. And what I said, you go to Sahara report, you get it there. That's where I got my phone. But even in your phone, check it, sir. I don't just speak fallacy. I don't speak to entertain. And I don't even speak for people to like me. I speak the truth to the one I know that you can find out. You understand me? And more games are still going to play from next year than to that 2027. You see why I said earlier that Mr. President, if he still want to retain and remain there, that Nigerians, we are the one that you need to come and settle. Remember, I don't forget my statement. You understand? If you watch it now, many of them now, gradually, they are pulling out. In 2026, more will move. In 2027, that minute, even some will even remain in APC and still play against APC. But except on this one condition, because in Nigeria, I still stand to say it again, we don't have election. What we used to have is election.
All right, so straight to the comment section. We have, I'm saying, airpiece will now start flying from Nigeria to Brazil directly, thanks to Jagaban. Yeah,
Glory be to
that
God.
was sealed yesterday. Andrew Ogunjimi says, "You people don't know that for me. He used that's what more than Shure. Okay, Ashworth than Shure.
Ashworth more than
Yeah,
Sowore.
he started legally Ayonide to the extent he was jailed for contempt of court. All right, move down to Oga. Dubai became developed in just 10 years. It did not require 65 years to become highly developed. 20 2000 to 2010. That's what they are written here. All right, we move down to South Abiodun. God bless Nigeria. Quick penny says no corruption in Tinubu government. Laughable. His minister renovated ICC for 39 billion naira. Same project, a man that works hard, Mr. Isaac Fayoshi said he can build it from scratch with less than the amount.
You see, thank God.
All right, I'm saying Nigeria is not productive. When you are productive, you will see progress.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Ashibebe says that's because Amabo Sola Ashibebe says they were all political statements. That the statement of Sowore is a political statement. That's what Amabo Sola Ashibebe says. Emmanuel, okay, everybody and bully always want to bully everyone. If they can fight, always this. Okay, we'll move down to Namsi people who don't know anything. Brazil has had independence for 300 years, blah, 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 dash. All right, thank you so much.
If somebody have independence is not doing well, should we copy that?
Oh, that is Oyabo. Can you allow me speak? Gladys Oyabo says there is so much corruption in the land. All right, thank you so much for your submission. Gladys Oyabo. We have Anthony Dirichuku. Yeah, that's all right. We move on. Okay, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Chima. What have you, or what are you developing at? Okay, I think he's trying to respond to Ant now. We appreciate all of you, but before we go, let us quickly look at what Adol Ribadu said about terrorism in the country. Who hunt them, who find them, and bring them to justice. This is not the first time we are seeing this on papers. We had a situation where the president, on several occasions, gave marching orders to the security chiefs to crush these evil elements in the society. Are we expecting any meaningful result from this?
Yeah, based on the information I got, anti-terrorism group in Nigeria have been able to fish out one what is a Palestinian called Abu Ramses Abu Ibrahim thereabout. You know, they have been able to fish out to arrest that one. You understand? You understand? But I believe he's the one of the people sponsoring this terrorism in Nigeria. Those anti-terrorism have been able to fish out that one. You understand? And which I give kudos to them for doing that. And if that should continue, I believe that this terrorism of a thing, you know, will be seriously minimized. It may not be outrightly stopped, but there will be a minimum. You understand me? Because look at yesterday, Castena. There was a serious chaos in Castena. The Castenians carrying arms against the Fulanis. You know that series of gunshot, killing, exchanging, killing each other. You know, so many things. You know, as is happening beyond beyond what the paper could carry, beyond the news, what the news can share to us. Do you understand me? So, and I must be sincere to us. Do you know that channels, even AIT, one way or the other, have suffered so many challenges, so many listed from the Nigerian government for reporting some certain facts, which according to them that they're supposed to report. I will not forget so soon that last year that channel paid 5 million for them to continue on in their activities. Do you understand? You know, they don't really give us, like all these newspaper, they can't give you the main fact. You journalists, you people, Sowore self and co, and you people knows what I am talking about. And that was why many journalists have died in Nigeria. They have killed many of them. in Nigeria. Because of what? There are some secret things that they review which government wouldn't want them to review. You know, you and I know that. Yes. So there are so many things, but from this, if the anti-terrorism should continue with this step without, you know, engaging themselves in corruption too, because that word corruption is something that is a evil that is inside the beings. You understand? So if they can take away that corruption and do the needful, you will agree with me that if not completely stopped, they will be minimized. The activities of these terrorists will be minimized in Nigeria.
All right. Also, the president has President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this. From this paper, Tinubu to unveil revised national counter-terrorism strategy. The national coordinator, National Counter-terrorism Center, Office of the National Security Advisor, Major General Damu Laka, yesterday said the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu would officially unveil the revised national counter-terrorism strategy in October this year. I think this will go a long way in solving the issue of insecurity.
Yes, in Nigeria,
the worsening issue or the worsening state
of course, even if it did not stop completely, but at least
Minimize.
it will be minimized, reduced.
All right. Thank you so much, Biafra Evangelist Oluwawan. I really appreciate you. But before we go, let's quickly appreciate Mr. Raf. Olu in the United Kingdom. He has dropped us some amount of money for refreshments this morning, and we'll say thank you so much. We appreciate you, Mr. Raf. We appreciate Mr. Raf. Thank you,
Mr. Raf. God bless you.
All right, we appreciate you. All right, to all the viewers in the comment section who contributed this morning, we appreciate you all. And so, the viewers that will be watching this program after this live broadcast, we say thank you so much. All right, you'll be getting other people's opinion around 8 o'clock as regards the current state of the nation. Not people at Ogba in another region. That's a pre-recorded program, not a live program, but pre-recorded. So, watch out for it at exactly 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. this evening. Thank you so much, all. Be back here tomorrow. Goodbye.
One love.
I got